With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. The question that is given over here is mark the correct statement with respect to ZIFT, Z-I-F-T. So the first option given here is ova collected from a female donor are transferred to the fallopian tube to facilitate zygote formation. The second one is woman's egg is fertilized outside the body and then zygote is transferred to the fallopian tube. And the third option is woman's egg is fertilized outside the body and then zygote is transferred to the uterus. And the fourth option is ova collected from a female donor and transferred to the uterus. So let us solve this question. We'll first understand what is ZIFT. So ZIFT is a kind of assisted reproductive technologies which stands for zygote intra fallopian or fallopian tube transfer. This technique is a boon to most of the female who have problems associated with the fallopian tube. We know that the fallopian tube is the site of fertilization. Very specifically, it is the ampullary isthmic junction of the fallopian tube where the fertilization takes place. So what is fertilization? Fertilization is nothing but the gametic fusion, that is, the male gamete sperm fuses with the female gamete ovum, and this gives rise to a diploid zygote. Now, if the fallopian tube of a woman does not provide an environment for the sperm to fertilize an ovum, then there will be no formation of zygote. If there is no zygote, then obviously that particular couple or that woman cannot have children. So that is why this ZIFT is considered to be a boon for most of the women that have problems associated with the fallopian tube. So what this procedure does here, the zygote will be formed artificially outside the body of the female. That is, the sperm and ovum are fertilized outside the female's body or outside the body of the female. And this zygote that is formed outside the female's body will now be transferred to the fallopian tube. And from the fallopian tube, the cleavage division starts and the pre-embryonic stages of the fetus will now reach the uterus for implantation. Now let us see the different options that are given over here. So the first option is ova collected from a female donor are transferred to the fallopian tube to facilitate zygote formation. So we already discussed that the zygote will be formed outside the female body. So very clearly this is the wrong answer. And they have given that ova are collected from the female donor and transferred to the fallopian tube. This technique is pertaining to the gamete intrafallopian transfer. And now let us see the second option, that is woman's egg is fertilized outside the body and then zygote is transferred into the fallopian tube. So this is what we discussed about the zygote intrafallopian transfer. So this is the right answer. Let us see the remaining options. So the third option is woman's egg is fertilized outside the body and then zygote is transferred to the uterus. So we know that here the zygote will not be transferred to the uterus but will be transferred to the fallopian tube. So where the pre-embryonic stages will be transferred to the uterus, that is known as embryo transfer technique. So now let us see the fourth option, that is ova collected from the female donor are transferred to the uterus. So this is not at all the answer clearly, and obviously the second option, that is woman's egg is fertilized outside the body and then the zygote is transferred to the fallopian tube is the right answer.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.